So, you thought that crinkly old killjoy, the gatekeeper, had me trapped? You thought I was all wrapped up? Well, surprise, surprise! I am back! The mummy of mayhem, the pharaoh of fear! Khufu! Welcome to Khufu's Casino, the house of style by the Nile, with my very own gaming rooms of delight, featuring the servants' chamber, the high priest's chamber, the queen's chamber, and the greatest of them all, the king's chamber, where the high rollers try their luck. So, if you are ready for the ultimate challenge, come on in, winners. Let us play. What do you have to lose? Welcome to Koufos, the house of fun under the sun, where the winners keep winning and the losers keep trying. Oh dear me, are they trying? Bless their rotting souls. Where would I be without them? Not that any of you will be losers, of course. I have a good feeling about you, and I tell you, I am never wrong. So, who is playing? And Chantraine, the witch. Baron Samedi, the zombie. Elizabeth Bathory, the vampire. Gavorden, the werewolf. Helen, the poltergeist. Medusa, the gorgon. All right, so everyone has a lucky symbol in front of them, correct? I mean, how else are you going to get all the treasure? Now, sometimes I will ask, who is the mummy? And when I do, you all must answer, you are the mummy. Because, well, let's face it, nobody does mummy like I do. Of course, if you do not answer the right way, there will be trouble. But none of you would be stupid enough to do that now, would you? What do you say we give it a test run? Who is the mummy? What? Are you people whispering out there? It was a good thing that was only a rehearsal. Next time you had better pump up the volume. Now, before I start, I must choose my servant. So, everyone roll the dice, and the player with the lowest number will be my servant. The one to move me around and do all my grunt work. What can I tell you? What it lacks in glamour, it makes up for in lack of dignity. All right, that is enough. Wrap it up. If you missed out, well, sorry. That is the way the pyramid crumbles. Who rolled the lowest number? Lucky you! In fact, that is your new name, Lucky. Welcome on board, Lucky. You do right by me and you will find... Well, you will find all your fingers still attached at the end of the game, and that has to be a good thing, does it not? So, what do you say, everyone? Let us rock this Casbah! Lucky, roll the dice, and let's start this game. Who is the mummy? Who is up? Roll one of the number dice. Roll a 3, take a treasure. Anything else gets no pleasure. All bets are off. Who is up? I am feeling friendly, so take a treasure card from the top of the deck. I do not think I heard a proper thank you. So give the card back! I despise bad manners. Just ask the servant I executed yesterday for farting. All right, you cannot. All bets are off. Who is up? Your feeble playing has offended Namen, the great spirit of the casino. We call him Ach. He has struck you with the curse of the slow hourglass. Miss a turn! And do not mess with Ach. Who is the mummy? Who is up? I have a game for you, and this one is on the house. I like you. In fact, I may even keep you. You are going to turn over the treasure cards one by one until you decide to stop. Then you keep all the cards you have turned over. But there is still one little catch. If you turn over a cobra, this game is over. And you cannot keep any of it. But hey, you are smart enough to know when you have had enough. Correct? Lucky! Rotate the Queen's chamber clockwise a quarter turn. It used to be Queen Nefertiti's room. Actually, it was not. I just like saying Nefertiti. All bets are off. Who is up? Okay, winner. I have a little game here, but first I need you to cough up some treasure. You are fortunate. I was going to get you to cough up a lung. So, who is it going to be? A winner if ever I saw one. All you have to do is guess the roll of the dice. Could it be simpler? So, how much do you want to wager on it? You bet 2, you win 2. Bet 4, you win 4. It is not rocket science. Roll one of the symbol dice. If you roll a royal, double your wager. If it is an animal, you lose. And I get the pleasure of your treasure. and we will discuss that lung thing later. Who is the mummy? Elizabeth Bathory. You had better start winning soon, or we will be calling you Countess Bad Luckula. Elizabeth, pick an opponent who has some treasure. Both of you roll one of the number dice. Whoever rolls the lowest can take one treasure from the other. Even if there is a cobra on it, you may still keep it. Snakes, the gift that keeps on giving. All bets are off. Who is up? Roll one of the number dice. What is the number? All right. Now take that number of treasure cards from the deck and lay them out face up. If any symbols match, you are down the hatch. Return the treasures to the deck. If none are the same, you win this little game. You can keep them all. Lucky! Make yourself useful! Rotate the High Priest's chamber and the King's chamber a quarter turn. One bad turn deserves another. Who is the mummy? Lucky, point to the player who is winning. How many treasures do you have? Too bad. Not enough to lift the curse of immobility put on you by Jazia the Superstitious. It seems you sat in his lucky spot. And since you cannot pay enough to lift the curse, you just have to miss 2 turns. You should watch where you sit in future. the mummy? Who is up? And I do not want to hear from you if you have no treasure. In this game, the more you risk, the more you might win. So place your bet and bet high. I want to see a stash of cash. Now, take one of the symbol dice. The number of treasures you have bet is the number of rolls you can have. If you roll a cat, double your wager. This should be easy. Cat rolling is quite popular around these parts. No cat, then scat! Lose your bet. Bets are off! If anyone is in the servant's chamber and you have placed your scarab, then take it back out and go to the nearest curse space. Now you have the fun of placing it all over again. Who is the mummy? Who is up? Roll 2 symbol dice. Roll double eyes for the ultimate prize. 1 free scarab anywhere you like. Mummy on the move! Who is up? If you have treasure, you are in. If not, step aside and make room for somebody who does. Now, take your piece and my sarcophagus and move us to the High Priest's chamber. Now, it is time to play Khufu's Pick a Face. Though, if anybody actually picks at my face, there will be consequences. In one of these boxes is my handsome face. To double your bet, you just need to find that smiling Khufu. The other 2 boxes show my displeased face, like when an execution is cancelled. If you find one of those fuming Khufus, then you lose. So, are you ready to play? Lay some cash and take a bash! In one of these boxes is my handsome face. To double your bet, you just need to find that smiling Khufu. The other 2 boxes show my displeased face, like when an execution is cancelled. If you find one of those fuming Khufus, then you lose. So, are you ready to play? Lay some cash and take a bash! In one of these boxes is my handsome face. To double your bet, you just need to find that smiling Khufu. The other two boxes show my displeased face, like when an execution is cancelled. If you find one of those fuming Khufus, then you lose. So, are you ready to play? Lay some cash and take a bash! You are blessed to look upon the smile of your pharaoh. Who could want more reward than that, really? But if you insist, you can double your bet as well. All bets are off. Who is up? And you only measure up if you can treasure up. What do you think your chances are of rolling double kings, Well, lay down some shekels and let us see what you have. Now roll this symbol dice and roll double kings to triple your wager. Otherwise, lose it all. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got them kings. Bets are off. Lucky. Go to the furthest curse space, the opposite side of the board from where you are now. Then you can curse about what a luckless lucky you are. Bets are off. Who is up? Remove one of your own scarabs from a chamber. It is gone. Obviously, I forgot to go through the scarab placing bylaws with you. How careless of me. And if you have not placed any scarabs, then, well, miss a turn for being so lazy. rotate the Queen's chamber. See if that helps anyone. If not, kiss my ass. All bets are off. Who is up? Pick an opponent who could use some treasure. Both of you toss the coin. If you both toss heads, you win one treasure each. You know, we used to play this game with live scorpions. Back then, it was called Heads or Die, a painful death. Bets are off. Who is up? I know it can be tough getting ahead in this game. I sympathize truly. Sometimes just a little helping hand will make all the difference. Would you like some treasure? Hey, me too. I'm glad we could share that moment. Bets are off. If anyone is in the High Priest's chamber right now, and you have placed your Scarab, then take it back out and go to the nearest cursed space. Now you get the fun of placing it all over again. Who is the mummy? Everyone shuffle your treasure cards. Now, turn over the top card for all to see. Anyone who turns over an Ankh wins one treasure. You others, return your cards to the deck. Money in the bank. I slay me. Maybe later, I slay you. army on the move? Who is up with treasure to burn? Move your piece and my sarcophagus to the Queen's chamber. It is time to play the one-armed bandits. And I am not talking about the time when Alibaba's thieves were careless with their swords. I am talking slot machines. Lay down your wager. You have to spin to get the win. So first lay your bet, then see what you get. No matches. What a shame. It is all in the pressing, you know. I am sure you will get it next time. You just need practice. But for now, you lose your wager and take a curse card. No such thing as beginner's luck at Khufu's. Who is the mummy? Lucky, show me a player who has placed any scarabs. Excellent. You have been chosen. Now point out one of the scarabs you have placed. You are going to bet it against another one. Double or nothing. Now, roll both number dice. If the total is 7 or 11, you are in heaven. Place a scarab in any chamber. But if you roll anything else, you lose your scarab. It is a dung deal. All bets are off. Who is up? Toss the coin. Heads, you do not get anything. Tails, I do not give you anything. Now, where else will you get odds that good? All bets are off. Who is up? And this is a betting game, so show me your treasure. This one is as easy as falling off a camel. And if you need help with that, I am happy to give you a shove. Just place your bet, then roll one of the number dice. If you roll odd, you double your wager. If you roll even, well, that is when the Sphinx hits the fan. All bets are off. Who is up? Choose an opponent and send them anywhere on the board you like. For your opponent, it is all pain, no gain. Sounds like win-win to me. Lucky! Rotate all the chambers. Let us really mix things up around here. Lucky! Are you on a break? I can help with that. What will it be? Fingers? Kneecaps? Rotate the king's chamber now! Who is the mummy? Some disturbing news has just reached my royal ears. Someone has been cheating in my house of fun. Lucky, put some heat on the cheat. Point them out for me. Yes, they have that beady-eyed desert rat look, more bent than a scorpion's tail. They must hand in 2 treasures and go to a curse space. I run a clean place here. Cheating will not be tolerated. Unless it is by me. All bets are off. Everyone, give back 1 piece of treasure. And if you do not have any, then you miss 2 turns. Why? Good question. On the other hand, why not? Who is the mummy? Everyone, shuffle your treasure cards, if you have any. Now turn over the top card for all to see. Anyone who turns over a falcon wins 1 treasure to feather your nest. You others get the turkey. Return your card to the deck. Mummy on the move! Elizabeth Bathory! Hurry over to the High Priest's chamber and move me there too. It is time to spin the wheel of misfortune, and this one is on the house. I know, I am a giver. Round and round and round it goes. Get the wrong symbol and cut off your toes. All right, you win an all-expenses-paid trip to the Queen's Chamber right now. Goodbye. Who is the mummy? All right, listen up, my little jewels of the Nile. Here is a little duel of the Nile for you. I am going to call one of your names, and when I say that name, you will all try to steal one treasure from that player. The first person to grab one treasure is the winner. The rest of you miss out. Obviously, the player I name cannot join in. That would not be fair now, would it? And you know how much I like fairness. Well, at least in other people. Ready? Okay. Steal from Medusa. Rotate one chamber, any chamber. I will let you choose. So do not say I never do anything for you. Unless you want to lose your tongue, that is. Who is the mummy? Who is up with shekels to burn? In this game, the more you risk, the more chance you will win. I like raising stakes. It means it is time for someone to burn. Place your bet. Now, take one of the symbol dice. The number of treasures you bet is the number of times you can roll. If you roll a jackal, double your wager. And I will be impressed. Usually the jackals roll you. If you do not roll the jackal, lose it all. All bets are off. Who is up? And by that I mean who is cashed up. Place your bet. Now roll both symbol dice. If you can roll 2 cats, you double your wager. Otherwise, lose it all. Remember, there is more than one way to roll a cat. Mummy? Who is up? Roll 2 symbol dice. Roll double eyes for the ultimate prize. 2 free scarabs anywhere you like. Only 5 minutes left. The hourglass is down to the asp. Lucky, rotate all the chambers. I want to see some action. the mummy. Lucky, point to the player who is winning. Okay, they missed 2 turns. Good pointing, Lucky. You may keep your finger. All bets are off. What is wrong with you all? I want challengers, not people who are challenged. Must I do everything for you? Anyone who needs to place a scarab in the king's chamber can do it now. Bets are off. It seems like no one has a chance of winning here. What are you, embalmed? So, who is up? And before you answer, you need to be treasured up. Do you want to get ahead? Because I have plenty in the back room. I will make a deal with you. In exchange for all your treasure, you can lay down all the scarabs you need. But if you have already placed all your scarabs, then keep your treasure and stop wasting my time. Get on with the game. Bets are off. Who is up with shekels to burn? Time is running out, and I do not see any challengers. So your old friend Khufu will give you a little help. But nothing is free. You need to lay down some treasure. How much will you bet? Now, roll one of the number dice. If you rolled an even number, you can lay down the rest of your scarabs. Who's your daddy now? And your mummy. If you rolled odd, well, you just wasted my time and your treasure. The sand in the hourglass has nearly run out. Only 1 minute left. I time my executions with this thing so I know it keeps perfect time. Now, that is just unlucky. Players as good as you and you do not win. Why? Are you all cursed or something? Because I can arrange that for you if you want. But I just know you will bounce back from this when we play again. Every one of you has that look that says complete sucker.